What is going on, lads, and welcome to a bit of a crazy squad builder. Wasn't too sure what to call this one. Basically, it's a squad of EA cock-ups where they've messed up and got the card wrong. One of these guys is a glitch. Some of these guys, or most of these guys, are all at the wrong teams rather than the ones that they actually play for. EA have just given them to the team that they used to play for because they can't be fucked to update their squad lineup. I don't know what they're doing. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I thought I'll put all these guys into this team and maybe you can take advantage of them, have a go of them before eventually, probably in like March or something like that, EA do put them where they should be and maybe they become quite rare and you can make some coins off them. So if you guys do enjoy this video, in my last two squads, you've smashed like 1,000 likes and 750 likes in the first few hours, which is fucking ridiculous. So if you guys could do that again, that would be insane. And as well, you've had some absolutely awesome suggestions. Again, this was suggested by one of you guys. So if you've got any more, pop them down in the comment section. But let's just get on and start building this squad. And if you want to get some coins to pick up any of the players in this video or any other players that are on this game, there's a link down in the description to just FIFA coins. They are nice and cheap with the discount code AJ3. You'll be able to get 100k for about £6, which is ridiculously good. Or you can go to the game keys and use the discount code AJ3 again to get yourself MSP and PSN codes. But let's get on and take a look at our first player, who is Boric. Now, this guy has got a Southampton card and he played for Southampton last year, but he actually plays for Bournemouth now in real life. NEA just haven't bothered to update him. Basically, this is going to be the theme of most of the players in this squad. So the first one we've got is Boric, who actually doesn't play for Southampton anymore. He plays for Bournemouth. Up first at centre-back, we have got the craziest one of all. We have got Rusin, who, if you try and look at this guy in the web app, is just a totally blank card. I have done a video on this if you want to go and search it on my channel. But basically, he comes up as nothing. Like, he hasn't got a picture, a squad position, anything like that. None of his stats, it's all blank. On this, he is actually there, and he plays for Orlando, who aren't and shouldn't be in the game. And even worse, this guy actually doesn't play for Orlando. He's been released by them. He doesn't play for anyone. So the only Orlando player that they've accidentally put in the game that shouldn't be in the game actually doesn't play for Orlando. I've got no idea how they managed to do that. But that's what they've gotten done. And it is just fucking stupid. What are EA on? What are they smoking down at EA headquarters? I have got absolutely no idea. But let's just move on and take a look at our next player, who is this guy, Del Fabro. Now, in real life, this guy plays for Leeds, but on FIFA, he plays for Caligari, is I think how you pronounce them in the Serie A. So again, EA just off the fucking head and just putting players where they want to at their old clubs, rather than taking the finger out their arse and putting them in the actual transfers that have happened in real life. Next up, we have got this guy called Gyro at centre-back. He's actually a right midfielder, but I just needed to fill in his squad, and there wasn't another centre-back that I could find. If you guys know any other players like this, again, pop them down in the comment section. I always like reading through all of your comments and try to reply to as many of his as I possibly can. But this guy's card is for Sevilla when he actually plays in the Bundesliga for SFV Mainz, I think are what they're called. But I'm not too familiar with the Bundesliga, but this guy should be in there, whereas he's actually got his card at Sevilla because that is who he played for last season. First up at centre mid, we have got Ojeda Afoe, is I think how you pronounce his name. His card is at Club Bruges. You can go and use him in the Belgian league, and he's fucking ridiculous when you see his stats. He's a really good silver player, but he should actually be playing for Norwich, and he should be in the Football League Championship. We should be able to build in some hybrids around BPL silvers and stuff like that a lot more easily with the English people, but EA haven't bothered to transfer him, and he is still at Club Bruges. Next to him, we've got a guy who just shouldn't be in the game. He's got a card of Fenerbahce, and I'm sure there's a lot of players who should be in the game and people really want to use. I know last year when I was looking at York City, some of the main players for York, they just didn't bother to put in the game, and they're going and bothering putting this guy in the game who doesn't even play football anymore. He's been released by Fenerbahce and just doesn't play for anyone, and they've just got and stuck him in there, and you can get him in packs anyway. It's absolutely infuriating when you want to use someone who isn't there, and then EA are putting random people who don't even play for teams anymore in their squad rosters, whatever the fucking hell you call them. But just a bit of a pain in the arse and not really too much that we can do. I thought I'd show you and just show you how absolutely ridiculous this situation is, because we've got another one over at left mid. We have got Goodwin, who is a Newcastle Jets card on FIFA, but he actually plays for Adelaide. So maybe some of you guys follow Australian football, I'm not too sure. I don't know if that's a big transfer, I'm not too clued up on it, but even still, if he's changed teams, you guys know that he's in the Australian League. Why would you not just switch his team? It just blows my mind. I don't know what the hell they are doing there. Over at right mid, we've got a slightly different one. We have got Rolando Aarons. This guy has got a Jamaican card and he looks absolutely rapid, as you would expect for a Jamaican, if that's not a little bit racist. I don't think it is. We've got Usain Bolt and all people like that. Anyway, this guy is absolutely rapid. Same goes for Sterling. I think used to be Jamaican and he switched to English, or he lived in England, so he plays for England, but his family are Jamaican. Same for this Aarons guy, but for some reason EA have put him as Jamaican, even though he lives in England and he wants to play for England. I think he might have played for England at youth level as well, so again, what the hell are they doing? I've got absolutely no idea. He should be an English card, but for some reason EA have made him Jamaica, so he's a little bit different to all of the other ones. Here's his nationality instead, and the same goes for Zarate actually. He should actually be Chilean now. He's Argentinian, but he said that he wants to play for Chile, and I think he played for them in a friendly, so EA need to get round to switching Zarate's nationality the way they did with Diego Costa's last year. Centre attack and mid, we have got Rebeo, who has got a Sevilla card. So there's a couple of Sevilla guys who EA just haven't been asked to put the transfers in. Maybe the BBVA department, the guy who's put on Sevilla duty, just didn't bother to do his job. Because this guy actually plays for Luzern, I think is how you pronounce the name. A team in the Swiss league anyway, so we just shouldn't be in the BBVA at all. Up first, at striker, we have got a left midfielder who I'm sure quite a lot of you guys are familiar with. It is Jordan Ibe, or Ibe, or whatever the friggin' hell his name is. But basically, he's a winger for Liverpool. I think he's gone out on loan to Derby. But EA haven't bothered to put a Derby card in, because why would you bother? We'll just give him a Liverpool card and everyone can just go and use them anyway. And that is the mentality that them guys have got. So there he is, Jordan Ibe, playing for Liverpool if you want to go and pick him up in the BPL, when actually he plays for Derby County. Finally then, to finish off this crazy squad, we've got a guy called Zauer or something like that. He is a card for Hamburg in the Bundesliga, but he actually plays for a team in Turkey whose name I just cannot pronounce, and I'm not even going to attempt to. He should be in the Super League, but he's actually in the Bundesliga. Again, it's just one of them things with EA. There's so many of them. Like I said, put any more you guys have got down in the comment section. This is a little bit ridiculous. And we've always had bugs and stuff like that in the past, but this is just absolutely crazy that there's so many cards at the wrong club. Let me know what you guys think of that. I'm actually going to play a game with this team. A couple of you guys have been saying, Andy, just play a game with them anyway. It'll be nice and fun. If you guys would like to see that again, any feedback you've got down in the comment section, and I might get around to doing that with some of the other teams. But for now, we're just going to leave it there. It's got hardly any chemistry. We've got a right back at centre back, and I just wanted to show you guys these crazy players all at the wrong club. So if you have enjoyed it, like I said, if you guys could smash 500 likes, if you could hit 1,000 again, that would be absolutely mind-blowing. But that is where I'm going to leave you, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.